up, beautiful people? It's me again, Ugly Jessie, and welcome back to the You Gotta Love Yourself cookbook. In this chapter of the cookbook, we are going to make the most popular thing, I think, on YouTube and Google right now. It's none other than the baked sushi. So we are going to make a twist out of this dish because I don't have rice in my house. So we're gonna use potatoes. Yep, potatoes. So we start everything with whatever sushi needs. There's some imitation crabs, potatoes, carrots, cucumbers, all the sauces, nori, and the like. So I peeled all my vegetables. Well, actually not really, because I don't know how to peel. So I left the peel and the cucumber and the carrots, and then I got my grater and started grating. So I started with my potatoes. So this is what grating looks like. I mean, this is what grating feels like. Doesn't feel so great, right? So anyway, so I just tried to finish it like, a hash, because it's what we're gonna use to substitute the rice. I used a very cute heart pan because of course it has to be cute like that. And I made sure that it was all flat and put it in the oven. Try to use water bath so it won't dry up, and then we waited. While we're waiting for the potatoes to at least be half cooked, let's start with the carrots. I used carrots because I don't have any salmon roe right now at home. I don't even know where to find salmon roe, so if you have comment suggestions, just put it down on the comments below. And then we grated the cucumbers as well. As you can see, the cucumbers here don't really have much seed, so I think it works with the grater. And yeah, because Mackie always has cucumber, right? So I used cucumber as well for that refreshing feel. Now let's go to the imitation crab. If you can see, I follow Rachel Ray's advice always to have that garbage bowl very near me so that we can put all the garbage in one place before we can throw it out. So peel your imitation crab, and it's imitation like that because it does not want to strip itself. So I had to slice them up into strips, and then when I'm done with that, I would slice it into little cubes. Yeah, see, doesn't want to work. Gosh. So this is taking quite a long time, so just give me time, guys. While I'm doing this, let me just tell you that the only reason why I tried to do sushi bake is because I wanted to know how it tasted like. So I didn't want to eat rice with it, and I didn't have much nori at home, so I just tried to get whatever I had in the kitchen and then watched a YouTube video. I actually watched multiple ones to see which one works to my liking. So now that I'm done, I added a little bit of roasted sesame, Japanese dressing, and also Japanese mayo. Okay, I just used very little of the roasted sesame one because it kind of overpowers everything. So yeah, and then I put wasabi, just very little, because you know how that wasabi would hurt your, nasal cavities whatsoever. So just mix it all together, right? And then make sure that it's all combined, and that's good to go. No, just kidding. Now this is the part where I don't know what I'm gonna do next. So what I did was I took the carrots and I just put it in the imitation crab, roasted sesame, and Japanese mayo and wasabi mixture, just to add a little texture to it. Now that's all mixed together, let's move on to our salmon. Yeah, I'm no expert, so please do not murder me if I murder the salmon. I just wanted to take the skin out, okay? And use it for something else later on. And then, after I did that, I put everything back into packaging and then sliced the salmon according to the grind. Does salmon have grind? I really don't know. But you see, if you could see the video right now, the salmon flesh just separates from each other. So I just had to follow the groove. I don't really know what you call it, guys. Help me out here. But anyway, it's taking too much of a time right here. What I'm going to do is I am just going to make sure that it would look good on the plate. So I am cutting it into strips until I figure out what I want to do with it. And then I realized, since there are shredded carrots and shredded cucumber, and I shredded the potatoes as well, might as well make the salmon easy to eat and just cut it into little pieces. Yeah, like that. Okay. I know what you're thinking, guys. You're thinking, Jessie, why didn't you just use the grater to grate the salmon? Because you minced it up in little pieces anyway. Anywho, now that's done, there's nothing else we can do about it. So I just took the half-baked potatoes from the oven toaster and then just started cheesing our half-baked potatoes. I used Dutch cheese slices for this because it's what I took out from the refrigerator. I haven't much thought about this before I did this, so the cheese already melted, and yeah, but I think it helped. Just made it easy for me to lay it onto the pan, or not. Yeah, I'm struggling. So, okay. Anyway, while I was cheesing the potatoes, I was thinking, what am I gonna do next? Because at this stage, I already have to be thinking about layering the things that I have done earlier, right? So, there's not much space in the heart pan for me to work my craft. Knox craft. But anyway, let's see what we can do. So just like all the sushi bake recipes that I have watched in YouTube, all they did was to layer that imitation crab mixture onto the pan, and it's gonna be your top layer. Okay, but I think for me this is gonna be my mid layer because I still have to lay the salmon, the nori, and the cucumber, right? So I made sure everything is all flat because we don't want anything bulging from the heart pan. So I took the cucumber. No, I changed my mind actually. So I took the salmon and then just laid the salmon diagonally so it would just look Instagrammable and cute like that, just like all my other dishes in this ugly cookbook. See, I just do as I go. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. If it would look ugly, then again, you would just do as I go, right? So that's life. So as I was laying the salmon, I was thinking what to do next, and I'm actually panicking because there's not much space anymore, right? We won't be able to see that layer of imitation crab anymore later on, which again, I wasn't sure if I was doing the right thing, but who cares, right? Let's just see what we can do. I wanted to leave the salmon raw, but okay, for the sake of following the trend, I just baked the sushi. So while the sushi was baking in the oven toaster, I just used the remaining roasted nori roll that I had. I think it's kind of useless. I don't really like this nori roll, but it's already in my kitchen, so might as well use it, right? So I just broke it into pieces, thinking that it would really be shredded like, you know, kind of parsley, dried parsley type, but no, it didn't. So again, I had to make do with what I had. So, yeah, see, it didn't want to really crumb itself. So, I don't know what to do with this anymore, guys. But we'll see what we can do about it later on. That's the best I can do. So, okay, I took the pan out of the oven again, and then I just laid out my nori strips. Well, they weren't strips, they were sheets earlier, but I realized there were just 4 sheets and it wouldn't really fit if I tried to eat it as how the baked sushi is eaten in the YouTube channels. So I just cut them into strips and just laid it out to look pretty. See, I'm kind of confused with what I wanted to do right there, but yeah, I think it worked, right? Look at it. It's starting to look beautiful now. So after I have laid out the nori sheets, I made sure that it was flat and it was not gonna quote-unquote fly away when I moved the pan. And then I topped it with the grated cucumber just so it would have that texture and cooling feel. And then I topped it with the roasted seaweed paper. See? I think it's gonna look really nice in the photo now. After that, I took the Japanese mayo again and started just scribbling, I don't know, drizzling the dressing onto my baked sushi, just like how they did in the YouTube videos. Ta-da! And it's done! Oh my god! So this is my no rice potato baked sushi. Look at that! It's so Instagrammable, very easy, and tasty too. Hope you like my video. Till next time, guys. Bye!